and welcome to our Managing People in Practice video. The service we've chose to look at is Youth, Family and Community Learning Service. What you're about to see is an induction that any members of new staff would receive joining the service, or that community members could see to gain an insight. YFCL take an organic approach, which we hope you see throughout this video, where you're going to hear from ground floor workers right up to the senior manager of the service. Hope you enjoy.
I'm Rose Gallagher.
My name's Michael.
My name's David Brown.
I'm Jennifer Cosgrove.
I'm Barry Brownlee.
Slide, we looked at the bureaucratic structure of what YFCL would look like to the council as a whole. What the structure actually looks like from an organic point of view is the one we've drew up here. So pretty much what we've said is it starts in the soil and in the roots as the volunteers for the service. It then moves up to the workers which produce the grass of the service. From that we have trees growing, who are the officers that lead on projects. They're encased in their wee house, tree house, by the team leaders. Up the top we go up to the clouds, where we've got the communities that are producing rain that feeds into the whole process. Up from there we've got the good practice rainbow that oversees everything. In the midst we've got locality managers and coordinators who we've put as bees and birds, because we believe that they carry all of the seeds and keep it all going as well as part of the eco-environment. And above it all, keeping it all going, is the head of service that produces the sun and makes it all flourish. And what we've said just now is flourishing as groups, projects and members of the community.
My role just now is to bring together the new service, which was recently restructured within the last year. What was youth learning services, what was community learning, homeschool, ESOL, etc. We all had to come together in the one package as part of a restructuring model that the council adopted, and primarily to save money. From their point of view, from our point of view, it was about improving the quality of service that every community in South Lancashire was getting from CLD. So what we had to do was look at 15 different posts, and we had to bring them down to 5, but 4 really, because one of them's mine and I'm just superfluous in the whole thing. There's 4 real posts that exist within the service, and we had to bring all those staff together and match them into those posts to make sure that we were going to be able to deliver CLD services in an even manner and in a transparent manner throughout South Lanarkshire, rather than it being the luck of the draw where you lived, whether you got access to a particular aspect of the service, because that was happening, which isn't fair. Basically what I'd say is our service is an organic service. It's very much bottom up. We do this all the time through the delivery of all our services. Our youth strategy and youth action plan, for example, are the only strategies in the council that come from the bottom up. Every other strategy within the council is dictated in some way, either with a national lead or our council's lead, whereas we have been afforded the luxury in South Lanarkshire, certainly through I'm saying it's just the youth action plan, it's actually the youth action plan and the CLD plan all come from the bottom up. They come from where communities are, what they want, what they expect, and they have an input into that, they have a say. That's why we have big events like come for breakfast, stay for lunch, and everybody's asked about what it is they want to see in their communities. Obviously we set parameters, because if you don't set parameters, you end up the Roisin campus lying wanting a zoo, as we had before, and everybody wants a swimming pool no matter where they live. If you ask them no matter what age they are, they want a swimming pool. So you need to set parameters about what it is you're practically able to offer, but it's about what that particular community needs at that time. Rather than, when I talk about community, that can be a community of houses, it can be young people, it could be adults, it could be whomever it is. It's about engaging with them at the level they're at so that we can take it forward.
Just because it's a new service, we have had to be a bit more hands-on probably than we expected in terms of locality managers. But the vision of it and the way that we'll be moving forward will be a kind of strategic role, which sounds pretty grandiose, but essentially just means that we are looking to develop links, develop partnerships with various folk across different sectors of education, within social work, etc., to improve what we're doing.
My role is to basically get the best out of all the staff in order for the service users to get the best service.
Currently within Kear, we kind of, as an officer, we watch over the workers within the school and also any sessional members of staff.
Obviously we're managing young people within groups, helping them to kind of achieve the best what they can do while delivering roles.
If we don't have leadership, there won't be any CLD in the future. People need to speak up, they need to be robust, they need to take the views of their teams and their communities forward and make sure that they're represented appropriately out with their local authority areas and national arenas. Like, again, in our service, both myself and the locality managers within our service, all the locality managers I think in our service are all associate assessors, for example. So by doing that, they're out there looking at other local authority areas, they're bringing back anything from there. Not that they're much from anybody, because obviously we are the outstanding service in Scotland, but apart from that, they're involved in that. If any opportunity come for attendance at training, conference, it's opened up to the whole service. It's not about what position you're at. We don't do positional training, whatever. It's about if you've got an interest, if you think there's something to bring to it, then you're given the opportunity to go forward and do that, because that's how people develop a knowledge and understanding of what CLD is. I think it's important that leaders in CLD are still active and that they know what's happening on the ground and that they don't sit in an ivory tower somewhere, because that doesn't work. They become dissociated, and that's when we start doing things like just delivering what we're told to deliver from whomever it comes from, without saying, well, actually, we don't need that. For example, No Nice Better Lives, just as an example, a lot of the CLD strategic plans have got knife crime. Knife crime has not been an issue for young people, certainly in South Lanarkshire, for a significant number of years, because of all the work that took place beforehand. to look at that, to address it, to challenge it, and to look at alternatives.
Leadership isn't just about a title, it's not just about a position, it's about, as a volunteer, as a, what's going mental again, is that right? No matter what level you're at, you can be shown leadership, and that's something I try to get across the whole way along.
I'm tongue tied now. Just keep going.
Excuse me, filming in process.
I'm never going to remember this.